This breaking story features MSNBC's Morning Joe literally laughing out loud at Donald Trump's latest unhinged threat, and I'll break down exactly what the comedian-in-chief said coming up next.
And they laughed at me. I hate when people laugh at me. I hate.
Donald Trump has been the source of unintentional humor for all of his personal and professional life. His 6 declared bankruptcies brought glee to those who rejected his slick business facade or appreciated the swift kick from karma because of the many contractors and partners he screwed over. And his porn star liaison brought laughter to those who saw through his carefully curated public persona and those who appreciated the twisted fate of karma for his many misogynistic comments and untold association with Jeffrey Epstein. And through the pain of his presidency that we all experienced, he also served us with many laughs through his gaffes, mangled words, and the uncommon narcissistic lack of self-awareness. And to tee up this story about our nation's #1 bombastic boob, there was really only one thing I could do, and that was to create a greatest hits of the world laughing at Donald Trump. Have a look at the comedy/tragedy that I curated for you, and on the other side, I'll share the most recent installment from Morning Joe.
I have a hard time doing it to them because I'm basically a truthful person, but and frankly, and then you had Trump. See, that's a weave. We go off into.
I like that because now I'm like, where are we weaving to? I'm into this.
No, think of it because we're talking about generals, and then you get back onto the general.
There you go.
Because what I was going to say is that Eisenhower.
I like the play-by-play for the week.
No, it's good though, isn't it great? We go into it. We mention Eisenhower, and then I say he was a general. 8% generals, 92%, and now you go back. Okay,
Boom.
It's part of the weave. You know? Then you go back. No, you got to keep it all together. You got to be sharp. If you're not sharp, you're dead. Think of it. I don't believe it's this much, but it doesn't have to. I lost by I didn't lose, but they say I lost, Joe. See, that's the weave. See, we start. You know about the weave, right? Start. As long as you come back to the right location. So what happens? You understand that?
Yeah.
Somebody said, does he ramble? I said, I don't ramble. I do the weave. I covered many, many subjects. And you always come back to the right. That's genius. There's a difference between rambling and genius.
And I'm going to tell you that I have traveled the world as Vice President of the United States. And world leaders are laughing at Donald Trump. That's deeply troubling, and the American people deserve better.
It was the day the world, or at least the United Nations, gave a listen to Donald Trump and then laughed. Not with him, at him.
My administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. And they laughed at me. I hate when people laugh at me. I hate.
With the foundation established that Donald Trump is the most laughable president in history, more laughable than Washington, more laughable than Lincoln, believe me, have a look at the Morning Joe clip that shows Joe Scarborough mocking Trump's threats against the media. I'll talk about the seriousness of the threats on the other side, but for now, enjoy the humor that Joe finds in Trump's thin-skinned plan for retribution.
Donald Trump threatened media outlets and journalists, promising more lawsuits against the press. Trump also mentioned other targets for legal action, including CBS News, journalist Bob Woodward, and the people of Iowa, referring to the Des Moines Register for publishing the Ann Seltzer poll that incorrectly predicted the presidential election.
Ann Seltzer, and don't have to worry. The Des Moines Register, that'll be thrown out very quickly. CBS News, for their edits, what they did in the edit bay on 60 Minutes.
And they laughed at me. I hate when people laugh at me. I hate.
Doing what 60 Minutes has been doing for like 60 years, that's not going to get past
whatever show's
somebody judgment. Whatever show's been doing, that's going to be thrown out. New York Times going to sit there and they go, boom, thrown out. They're all going to get thrown out. Does that mean Ann Seltzer's going to have to worry about it? No. Does that mean the New York Times? No. Does that mean Bob Woodward and Simon Schuster's going to have? No. I mean, you go down the list, and all of those are going to be thrown out like that. So you can make the threats all you want to make the threats, but at the end of the day, we still have a pretty strong First Amendment.
You know, we've talked about Ann Seltzer. She got a poll wrong and then retired. So it's unclear what they're suing for exactly. And she conceded. She got it terribly wrong there. So this does, though, appear to be about a larger campaign, perhaps to intimidate, to bring to heel media organizations so that they are not critical of Donald Trump, because the message here is anything critical of me, we're going to go after and sue.
I am sure that Donald Trump will provide all of us with many more laughable moments to come, but the promise to go after his enemies is a very serious threat to our democracy. And even though we can laugh at his thin skin and seemingly low chances of winning some of these cases, know that he can still get the last laugh even if he loses. That's because of the reputation and financial damage he can do through litigation and the toll something like that takes on the individuals involved. It's a bully move that the billionaire, now with the government in his grip, relishes in. In the first half of this video, we had some laughs at Donald Trump's expense, but because fair and balanced reporting is what we do around here at Occupy Democrats, I'm going to give Trump's pick for Secretary of State and leading Republican Marco Rubio the final word. Watch as this unearthed video makes the case for showing respect to Donald Trump.
You guys want to have a little fun today? All right. Well, last night he actually was pretty calm after I punched him around a little bit. I think he's learning how to spell, I guess somebody said here. But he's flying around on Air Force One and tweeting. So here's the one tweet he put out. He put out a picture of me having makeup put on me at the debate, which is amazing to me that a guy with the worst spray tan in America is attacking me for putting on makeup. Donald Trump likes to sue people. He should sue whoever did that to his face with that.